Happy Wednesday. I hope you guys are good. I am so good today, guys. My heart is just exploding with love and exploding with kindness and exploding with faith in humanity, and just I'm beyond amazed at what's happened in the last 24 hours, and I'm going to share that with you guys really soon. It's been extraordinary just to see and just to witness how humanity can come together to just shape shift the reality of our world and to change it for the better. It's reignited my faith in humanity, because I think, like a lot of people, at some point we've all looked at ourselves and gone, we really suck. We're doing a lot of damage here. We're not being good people. We're not looking after the planet. We're not looking after the world. We're not looking after each other. And I've definitely been in that space. But anyway, I just had my faith in humanity reignited in the last 24 hours. And I'm sure a lot of you know why, but I will get to that story. First, I just wanted to say I hope you guys had a great Easter weekend. I know it's Wednesday already, but we had Easter Monday, and then it was Tuesday, and now we're on Wednesday, so it feels like it's kind of the first day after the weekend. Yeah. We had a very special day yesterday. It was Benny's birthday. Ben, can we see you? We haven't seen you in your little tech room. There he is. Hello.
Hello, everybody.
Jeez, you finally make an appearance. He's been behind the controls, everyone. He's been literally looking after us and making sure that all the effects and the graphics and the videos play. And yeah, it's been quite a wild ride. How are you feeling?
I'm good. I had an amazing day yesterday. It was quite strange to have a lockdown birthday. But yeah, there were a lot of incredible things that happened yesterday that I'm really happy about, and I'll wait for Jules to fill you in on those things. But yeah, just sending a massive shout out to everyone, and thank you for bearing with me. It's been quite a steep learning curve, learning all of the different elements that go into putting this little show together. So thank you for bearing with me and just being gracious. But let's switch back to Jules. It's a much funner picture.
Not really. I think everyone's bored of this picture. So hello to Facebook, hello to YouTube. I see we've got some people tuning in and watching. Guys, we've got an absolutely bumper show planned for you today. Before we get started, I just want to say, if you want to get involved, because today is totally interactive, two things. First of all, if you've got anything you'd like to send us, you can send us a voice note or just a WhatsApp on our fan phone. We will be reading out and playing some voice notes during the show. You can hit us up on 071 447 0333, and if you're abroad, it's +27 71 447 0333. I think Ben will put the little number up on the phone at some point. So yeah, just hit us up. Let me just do that one more time. Benny, can you get the number there? There we go. There's the number on your screen. So please hit us up on WhatsApp. You can send us a message, or you can send us a voice note, or you can send us anything, and we'd love to just hear from you and play out your good vibes on the show. So today we've got a bumper show. We've got Jimmy Nevis in the house. It's going to be epic. He's going to be performing live music for you. We've got an incredible mentalist, illusionist, magician. He's like all three in one. And he is going to be performing live, I can't call them tricks because apparently dogs do tricks. What are they called? Live effects, everyone. Live effects on your screens, through the interwebs, through the whole streaming thing. So what we need, if you want to get involved, either go and find an old pack of cards and get 4 playing cards out of the pack, any 4 playing cards. Or if you don't have playing cards, you can also get 4, if you're like me, you can get 4 business cards, any old business cards, and a pen, so you can write on the business cards. So just go prep yourself, grab 4 cards and get ready, because we're going to be doing a trick as a collective. I mean, not a trick, an effect as a collective with Larry Soffer in just a few moments' time. But before we go to the magic and before we go to the illusions, I just wanted to kickstart with a little bit of good news, guys. And my first bit of good news is why I've been so happy, why my faith in humanity is restored. Last night, I put out a call. Some of you might have seen it. I put out a call on the internet after quite an extra day yesterday, going out to the communities in Vryhorn to see what's been going on there. There have been a lot of incredible people that have been working out there in the townships to help feed those who have been struggling through this coronavirus situation. And they normally feed people, on any given day between 50 and 100 people who are needing a meal. And the numbers in the last week have just exploded into the thousands. People are getting so desperate. We're talking mothers pushing their children to the front of the queue. We're talking not being able to feed everyone, not even getting through all the children when the food is finished. We're talking that level of intensity going down right now. And so I put out a call after just being completely emotionally affected by this. And let's just watch the video and I'll tell you what happened afterwards. Guys, I'm coming to you with a really, really, really big plea. Today was one of the most hectic things I've witnessed in my life. I was in Vrygrond, where they were feeding people who are struggling with coronavirus and have been left destitute. And there was a queue of hundreds and hundreds of people long. And by the end of the food, there were still children to feed. They hadn't even fed one single adult, and there was still a line as long as you could see in the township. Guys, it's getting so serious. It's getting so desperate. People are literally not able to eat at the moment, and we have to do something. We can't sit around in our homes pretending that it's not going on. I think if you do nothing, you're part of the problem. And my heart is just pleading to you guys, please help us support the people of Vrygrond. We're going to be doing a collection. We've got a BackaBuddy page that we've started. We're going to be collecting money for this community in order to help sustain them in the next 2 weeks. These are people that live week to week, that have literally been left with no way to earn money, no way to feed themselves or their families, and they are starving. They are desperate. Guys, if you will, please, if you have a roof over your head and food on your table and you're getting 3 meals a day, it is your civil duty to donate what you can for us to help these people. I'm going to be taking all the money that I receive. I'm going to, in fact, I'm not even going to wait for it. I'm going to take it out of my own savings as donations come in. I'm going to the shops, I'm buying the ingredients, and I'm making food myself and delivering it there every day. So please, guys, please help us do what you can. This is a very serious situation, and my heart is just bleeding for the people that are not able to sort themselves out during this time. We need to pull together as a country, we need to pull together as a community. It's not about luxuries right now. It's not about jet setting. It's not about who's got the best. It's our whole priorities need to shift in our lives and are shifting in our lives. And this is about us all pulling through as the human race. So please help us. Donate. The link is going to be either in stories or here on this post. Thank you so much from the bottom of my heart, and tune into the lockdown tomorrow. We're going to be doing a big drive for donations so we can make an active difference right now in this moment without waiting. The people are there tomorrow, and we're going to be feeding them. Thank you again. Lots of love. Okay, so that happened yesterday, and that was like I think it went through live onto our social media platforms at about 6 p.m. last night. So it's 9 o'clock or almost 10 o'clock today, guys, and I just want to give you the news that we have managed to raise in just over 12 hours 69,000 Rand online. I've had personal donations into my bank account of a further 10,000 Rand. And my brother has been doing his own campaign on the side, and he's raised almost 12,000 Rand. So we're sitting almost at 100,000 Rand in food donations that we're now able to go into wherever meets today, which is what I'm doing, and give them this good news. And we're going to start getting all those dry ingredients to them, getting the communities cooking, getting people just literally rallying the troops and just getting people on the ground to be able to facilitate this feeding scheme so that we can actually feed everybody one meal a day until lockdown's over. I think what we all need to appreciate and understand is that there literally is, for us living month to month, where 1 month is difficult, 2 months seems impossible, 3 months seems like we can't do it. It's the same situation for these people, but they're living week to week. And the desperation is huge.
Just to jump in there, I think what has really thrown the spanner in the works is obviously with the extension of the lockdown.
Yeah.
These are people who prepared for 2 weeks, and they reached the end of that 2 weeks thinking, okay, cool, we can go back to work, we can hopefully start earning again and put food on the table, and boom, a whole nother segment of lockdown gets thrown onto them, and they haven't budgeted for it, and so it's kind of going to be up to us as a country and as humans to look after each other for this next little period.
Absolutely, absolutely. That's what Ben said. And I've just been watching the Facebook's feed, stream. There's a message from Melissa Lee Ann Healing. She says, "Good morning, well done all. We've noticed from your pics yesterday the kids don't have masks on, or their masks are too big for their faces. I've cotton knit material that I can make little buffs and warmers that can help." That would be absolutely incredible. I mean, I know that they were trying social distancing they had like cones out when they were doing the feeding. And because yesterday was a little bit late and everyone was worried they weren't going to get fed, it just turned into pandemonium and people were just crowding the truck. So yeah, if you could help us, that would be amazing. Thank you for that generous offer. Really, really appreciate it. And then... also, I wanted to say that we'll be doing a story about the progress, about how everything unfolds and what we managed to achieve and how we managed to spread the love. And I just wanted to say a massive thank you also to everyone who donated to our. All the people who donated to our Give and Gain as well. We were raising funds for the Solidarity Fund for the last few episodes. And obviously we've redirected now into this Back a Buddy page because this is more instant. We feel this is this is more of an emergency that we can actually deal with right now. But big shout outs to those who donated. Kate Curtis is my godmother. She donated 1,000 Rand, which is really kind. Sarah Heighton, Haley Marsden, Delreen Stoltz, Greg Del Ponce, and I think I've mentioned everyone else from that point on who has donated. Thank you guys so much. The Back a Buddy donations, the list is exceptionally long. I would be here probably for the next hour, but thank you to everyone who's donated on the Back a Buddy front, and we promise your funds are going to be put to the best use. We're literally going to take action today and every day until the lockdown ends. We're going to go out and we're going to help a lot of people out there to sustain themselves through this crisis. So great. In other good news, it's not just been about helping to feed. There've been some incredible matrics. I mean, I don't know if you guys can imagine how hectic it must be if you were in school and you were specifically a matric this year, and this has just been thrown in your lap. Suddenly now you've got 3 months off of school, pretty much, or at least 6 weeks, and you don't know when you're going to be able to go back to school, and you're writing matric, and you're missing your lessons, you're missing vital time being taught the information you need to know to pass matric. Terrifying. So what's been happening is some really educated and really successful matrics who managed to receive a 90% or above pass rate last year have come together and have started free online tutoring for matrics and for grade 11 students. And they've been doing this, they've been dedicating all their time to doing this just to help them get through the next year. And I just think that's so awesome to hear that. People are really pulling each other through this. There's a problem, and there are people that can provide the solution, and I think I just want to encourage everyone, if you've got something that you feel you can do, whether you can't donate, but you can maybe cook, or you can sew masks like we had. There's a lady who can sew masks. If there's anything you can do to help, guys, now is the time. And I said it in my video, if you're not part of the solution, you're part of the problem, and we all have to stick together. We all have to do what we can. So I just want to encourage you to reach out, and also encourage other people around you to really we have to start getting our hands dirty. There are ways that you can do it from your house. You don't have to go out. You can do it from your house. And there are people that have permits to drive around and collect. So yeah, if you've got any questions or you want to know how you can help, just hit us up on Facebook or on Instagram at GoodLuck Live. All right, so let's head into the first entertainment feature. And today I'm really, really excited. We've got one of my favorite people. We've done a lot of work with this guy. He is unbelievably talented. He blows my mind all the time. His name is Larry Soffer. He's a magician. I think we've got an introduction video on who he is and what he does. So ladies and gentlemen, stick around because we're going to be doing live magic with you guys over the internet with Larry Soffer. It's going to blow your mind. But first of all, who is Larry Soffer? Let's take a look.
So I believe that if we can get into disagreement with the way that we perceive the physical universe around us, we can change that perception in our minds, and then we can change reality as we know it. Whenever I touch you, just say yes.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
Raise your right hand if you felt me touch you. point to where I just touched. One, two, three, sit! If you had chosen this bag over here, you're a lucky guy. You would have been nailed. Thank you so much. Then you went to the mango juice, and then you washed it down with the water.
Oh my word! That's
Yes! I'm Larry Soffer. Thank you so much.
Okay, guys, don't forget now you got to go get your Go cards because we're going to be doing a magic trick with Larry Soffer later. Either you can get 4 business cards that you can write on, or you can go and get some playing cards that you don't mind messing up. So just some old playing cards would be super cool. You're going to get him on the line just now. But first of all, last night we got on a Zoom call with him because he wanted to show us a little example of how he's been doing his magic, still live in lockdown over Zoom, with companies, with organizations, with groups of friends. He's been entertaining people. He's been super creative at how he's been managing with the lockdown. And literally last night we got on a Zoom call with him, myself and a few of my siblings, and we tested it out a couple of what are they called again? Effects. And this effect freaked me out completely. You're not going to believe this. Check it out.
We're going to do that trick as the one that we show. But anyway, let's just do this one anyway for fun.
Yeah, just for some fun, yes?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So, I know it's a little bit cold tonight, right?
Yeah.
So Matthew, you're going to do this with me. Do you have your cell phone with you?
Yeah.
Probably easier than getting a pen and paper. So that's totally cool. I'm going to try and send an image from my mind into your mind, because the reason why I showed you this right now is because I believe that we all have these abilities. So Matthew, do you believe that it's possible to read minds?
I mean, you've pretty much shown that it can be done. Yeah.
Okay, great. So I'm going to try this with you right now, okay? I want you to go onto images-google.com.
Okay.
So Matthew, can you think of a celebrity in your mind right now?
Okay.
And type in that celebrity's name. And then you'll get like a whole bunch of images.
Yeah.
Have you got something?
Yeah.
Okay, try and send the images into my mind. Okay, I am getting something from you. Okay, so this is good. This is good. Okay, so I am getting something from you. I'm getting somebody blonde. Is that right?
Yeah. Say like strawberry blonde.
Strawberry blonde.
And I'm getting somebody muscular. Is that right?
Yes.
Yeah.
This is definitely going to work with you. And I just wanted to try and get like in sync with your mind over here. So go back again and just search again images-google.com.
Cool. Got it.
Okay, you got it? Okay, cool. And I'm going to think of a number over here. I'm going to try. So I wanted to know if I could actually connect with you, because right now I believe that it's possible for you to read my mind. So on this paper over here, I'm going to write down a 3-digit number.
Okay.
And I'm going to send that number from my mind into your mind one number at a time. Okay? So here we go. Okay, just keep your mind clear. I see numbers going through your head already. You couldn't see what I wrote, right? Okay, cool. So I'm going to send you one number at a time. Each time go with the first number that comes into your head. And just bear in mind that there's no zeros. So you don't get like nothing in your head when I send you a 0, if that makes sense. and there's no repetition of numbers like 111 or 222, and there's no sequence like 123, 246, or 579. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Okay, so basically this is a very random number and a difficult number. So if you get this wrong, it's okay. But Matthew, if you get this right, this would be believable. So you ready for this?
I'm ready. Let's do it.
Okay, cool. So I'm going to send you one number at a time, and you can just plug it in on your screen. And then hopefully at the end, you'll get like a little picture that you can show us. All right. So Here comes the first number. Here we go. You ready? Whatever you got, write it down or just type it in, just one digit. Okay, you got it? Here comes the next one. You got something?
Yeah.
Good. Here comes the next one. Wait, you got two different numbers there, right?
Yeah, kind of.
Do you want to listen again?
Yeah, let's do it again.
Go for it. Whatever you got, plug it in there. And then search your number. So I have no idea what you got in any way at all, right? Do you have like pictures there or like pictures of the number?
Yeah, I've got a picture of the number I typed in.
Okay, because I've got a number here that I've written down, and I'm hoping that this works. I kind of wrote this very quickly, and I was trying to send this into your mind very quickly and very roughly. Do you have like a picture with a number, or do you have like pictures of like a vehicle or something like that? Sometimes that comes up.
A picture of the 3-digit number.
Okay, cool. So I have no idea what you got, but if your number matches mine in any way, this would be insane, right?
This is, yeah, this is, yes.
So click into that picture so we can all see it at the end. Have you got it?
Yes. I've got it.
I have no idea what you got, Matthew, but if your number matches mine, this would be crazy because this is literally a number between 100 and 1,000. So there's literally thousands of possibilities. So if you got this.
This is insane.
My number is 752.
Oh way. No way.
Crazy. So crazy.
Really?
What?
That's insane.
What the hell?
Larry.
A little glitch in the system there. Sorry about that. But how wild was that? See, I think Larry did some extra magic after his magic trick. He just like threw some extra magic at us just to mess with us. But guys, I don't know how he does what he does, but it's honestly unbelievable. And yeah, I don't know. Yeah, he's incredible. I've seen him live so many times at events and shows, and Larry just always blows people away, you know. I've stopped asking how he does things because I think he's gotten over me asking, hey Larry, how do you do that? And it's like, you know what, I don't need to know. I just need to know it's insane and it's incredible what he does. So Larry, are you there? Can you hear me?
I am.
Hello.
Thanks for having me.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Last night, I was a bit freaked out. Like I went to bed and I was just like, oh my gosh, what just happened? I don't know. It was wild.
Well, you know, whatever you believe in, you can make happen. Absolutely anything.
Well, I mean, yeah, you've shown us that. So listen, tell us a little bit about, before we get into our little trick, tell us a little bit about what effect. I've got to get that in my head. Tell us a little bit about what you've been up to and how you've managed to be creative during this time. Obviously, during the lockdown, you're an entertainer. You're one of the people like us who've just suddenly been without gigs and your travel's just limited. Everything's just kind of come to a standstill. So what have you been doing to be able to actually facilitate, this issue?
Well, basically, since lockdowns occurred, I thought, no, this can't be real. First of all, it's like we're in a movie, right? Yeah. And I thought, this will be over soon. We're not even going to go into lockdown. And the next thing it hit, yeah, it came as a bit of a shock because obviously inquiries started to peter out even before lockdown. The gigs that we had either got postponed or cancelled or something like that, because people don't know what's going to happen for the future right now. And I think the event industry got hit the hardest, right? So, and that's the industry that we're in. We do a lot of corporate gigs. For me, I do a lot of private events. I think you do private events too, right?
Yes, lots.
Yeah. So basically, this got all these events got postponed or cancelled, and I thought, how am I going to overcome this? How can I still bring inspiration and upliftment to the people around us? So I came up with an hour show, which I do online, and every single effect is interactive, like you just saw, where I read people's minds across the phone, or they read my mind, like Matthew did. And I think it's a very exciting show, and I'm going to show you some of that here today.
Yeah, I know. I mean, honestly, when you were like, oh, you read my mind now, I was like, no, that's a step too far, man. Come on. It was really just, and it worked. It was so cool to see. So yeah, that's great, Larry.
People can't believe it.
I think let's get into something. Do we want to do interactive effect first, or do we want to do something just with me? What do you want to do?
Well, totally up to you. I mean, both interactive. I've just dropped my cards on the floor, so let me pick those up. Sorry about that.
No worries. And
Great,
guys,
got them.
Okay,
So,
awesome.
yes.
No, I was just saying, if people want to tune in, and if they want to text us as well on the WhatsApp line, please do, because we want to hear from you. If you get involved in this effect with us, and you've got your cards ready and you're ready to get involved, and you're ready to see if this works, you can just hit us up and tell us on WhatsApp. We want to hear from you guys. The number should be on your screen in a second.
Totally. So we can even use somebody from WhatsApp as well. So I'll do something with you, but with you choosing a particular person from WhatsApp. And I've got something inside this pack of cards. In fact, it is a box of cards, and I'll show you what the surprise is in just a bit. But just for those people who have 4 old playing cards at home, it will look like this. Yeah, 4 old playing cards.
Yeah.
Right. Or you can take old business cards that you don't need, whatever you prefer, or pieces of cardboard that are exactly the same size, like these playing cards, and just make little drawings on them, like little squiggles, maybe make a star, make a square and a circle. So you know that every single card has a different pattern on it. So it will act as if they're playing cards.
Yeah. Okay. Got it?
Make sense? It will just be different cards with different symbols on them. So then we can play and make sure it's just 4 of them. Yeah.
Cool. Got it.
Great. So let's try something with somebody on the WhatsApp line over here. Last night I had a dream, Jules, and in my dream, somebody chose a card. When I woke up this morning, I turned that card upside down in this pack. So if the person that you had to choose on the WhatsApp line right now to choose a card, so we're going to get somebody to message you in a card, and if the card that you choose, like let's say you get 10 different people right now, but out of those 10 different people, you choose one of them. If that card had to match the card that's upside down in this pack, that would be insane, right?
Yeah, it would be insane.
Okay, cool. So I don't know if you've got somebody messaging you in on the WhatsApp line.
Can someone WhatsApp us, please? What they must just send what the card is, right? They must just send what they think it is.
Yeah. So obviously you get black cards and you get red cards. The black cards are the spades and the clubs, and the red cards are the hearts and the diamonds. And then ace is 1, obviously. So you get ace through to 10. Ace 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
So
Jack
WhatsApp us, guys.
10.
Put that number up there again, Ben, so we can see. We're waiting for somebody to WhatsApp us on the phone. A little bit delayed. We obviously a little bit delayed on the stream, so we'll probably have to wait an extra couple seconds.
And if somebody wants to do it on Facebook Live as well, we can.
Yeah, you can
and
also
you
comment
can totally,
if you guys, if it's easier to comment. Let's see what somebody says here. Let's just update that. On YouTube, if you want to comment. Let's have a look. Okay, we got somebody here.
Great. What's the card that you chose out of?
Okay. It says, hold on, let me just go here. Because there's 2. Can I pick either one? Or...
Yeah, and who's the public that you're choosing there? What's the person's name?
Okay, her name is I think it's Candace.
Candace. Okay, cool. And the other person?
Do we have two? Must we pick two? Okay.
It's totally up to you. So
Okay.
I'm just letting everybody know that this is totally random. So you're just letting them know there is a name and there is a card. You're not giving me this card out of your mind. I haven't told you to.
The other one is Nicola.
Nicola. So you choose out of Candace or Nicola. Totally up to you.
Okay, I'm going with Candace.
Okay, cool. What's the name of the card?
What's the name? As in, like,
Yes.
it does tell you what it is, the whole thing?
Yes.
It's a two of black spades.
Two of spades.
Yeah.
This is so weird.
No, man.
This is so weird. Because inside this pack, there's one card that's turned face down in the entire face-up pack.
Yeah. Yeah.
Wouldn't it be so weird if this was the...
No! Candace! I can't, no, wait. Okay, let's phone her because I think she's going to have it. She says impossible. Hold on, let's phone her. I'm WhatsApp calling her now. This is unbelievable. I'm phoning her right now. Hopefully she answers. Let's see. Can you believe that just happened? Did you see that? Did you see we chose your card?
I saw that.
Hey?
That was very random.
Can you believe that do you believe in magic, Candace?
I do now this morning. Thank you very much.
Larry! That's outrageous, guys. I can't handle how insane that is. I mean, it's like too much for the mind,
That's
hey?
crazy.
How
Where are you
incredible
from,
is Larry?
Candace?
Where are you from, Candace? Let us know.
I'm from Cape Town, from Durbanville.
She's from Durbanville. So, and there's no way, you don't know Larry, right? You're not messaging on his behalf.
No, and I just tuned in like a half an hour late this morning and I caught this halfway and I was like, oh, wait, I've got the WhatsApp number. Let me message quickly. And
Dude,
boom.
boom. Oh my gosh. Well done. Well, you obviously have some sort of power. Okay.
Thanks, Candace.
Thank you so much. Larry says
You're going
thank
to
you
need
as
to
well.
frame that two of spades.
Yeah,
eh?
you-
That's,
Yeah, he says
Yeah, totally.
Thank you.
incredible. Okay. Sufficiently
Yeah,
blind and
thank you.
sufficiently blown. Okay. All right.
No, that's great. Well, this
What's
is the kind of
next?
thing that I prepared to inspire people and to uplift people, because I think in this time people have stopped believing that the impossible is possible, and I still think that even during times like this, we can still create our lives. And I mean, if you think about it, doing mentalism over the internet like this, it would be something that somebody would deem completely impossible.
Yeah.
But look, it's actually possible. So imagine if these things are possible, imagine what you're able to create in your life at home.
It's incredible what you're doing, and you know, I want to just say thank you so much, you know, for just for all your skill, and I mean, I can't even imagine what goes into doing what you're doing, and you're just creating, you're creating magic, and you're creating the impossible out of. And you're bringing joy to people, and that's the most important thing. And just thank you so
Totally.
much, Larry. Thank you.
Well, thank you.
Do we have time to do one more, or we have to move on to
Yeah,
two more?
we can
Do
do.
one more. Let's do one more.
We can
let's do
do.
one more.
Yeah, we can do the one with the cards. We have 5 minutes.
Yes, I do. I just want to get real playing cards because I just realized these are all different, so it's not going to work. Can we get? Can I just?
Okay, cool.
Just it doesn't matter. Just we're going to destroy a pack of cards. It's fine. It's just a pack of cards.
So yeah, it's just a pack of cards.
British
Just
Airways ones, the
everybody
freebies,
get
you
your
know?
cards ready at home.
Hey,
Great. That's
so
great.
what's
So
the
everybody
pick
can
for?
get their cards ready at home.
get your cards ready at home wherever
Yes,
you are.
any
4
form.
cards or 4 business cards with little squiggles on each, different squiggles on each one. Yeah. Okay.
Make sure that all the playing cards are different, like this. It doesn't have to be the same digits, or the same numbers. It can be anything that you like.
Cool. Got it.
Great. So I want you to take these 4 cards and just mix them up. Just give them a good mix.
Okay. Done that.
Great. Cool. And then take the cards and give them a little bit of a cut like this.
Cut.
So you're going to cut the pack. So I know it's a little bit difficult to cut, but you can take 1 or 2 cards and then just take them off and put them underneath. That's how you cut the pack.
Got it.
So you just cut it like that, right?
Cut the pack. Yeah.
Okay, good. Do it again. Exactly. Great. And then take the cards and fold them in half like this.
Fold them in half.
Yes,
Which
fold
way?
them like this.
Okay. Sorry,
Sideways
cards.
like that.
Got it? Done it?
Good. And then along that crease, I want you to take the cards and rip them down the center.
Oh my goodness. All of them. Can I do one at a time?
Yes, if you can. I know it takes a little bit of muscle, but rip all of them together.
Can you
Rip all of them
Can you
together.
rip those two? I'll rip these two. I'm not very good.
So don't rip them separately. Don't rip them
rip them
separately.
together, rip
Put
them
them together and rip them together.
Okay. It's hard.
So Ben will do that too.
Yeah,
I know
Ben will
it takes a little bit of muscle.
Yeah, all four. Go. Oh, yeah. Okay, he's done it. Cool. Done it.
Yeah. And okay, great. So show me the bottoms of your cards like this. Great. So that's good. And then put them like this. Good. And then either take this hand and put it on top, or this hand and put it on top. Totally up to you.
Yeah.
Great. And then take the top 3 cards, 1, 2, and 3.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I hope everybody's following at home. So you take the top 3 cards and place them somewhere. I'm going to just show you like this. Just place them somewhere in the middle.
Okay.
Not at the top, not at the bottom. Yes. Somewhere in the middle. Somewhere in the middle. Not at the top, not at the bottom. Make sense?
Cool. Yeah.
Then take the top card. Take the top card. Oh, by the way, I almost forgot. Take this top card actually and sit on it.
Okay.
Great.
Yeah.
Then take the next 1, 2, or 3 cards, totally up to you,
Yeah.
and place them somewhere in the middle.
I need to see Larry, Ben. You've made him go away on the screen.
That's okay. Take 1, 2, or 3 cards and place them somewhere in the middle.
Okay, done that.
Great. And then take the next card. So remember, keep all these cards face down like this. Yeah. So they're all, you're doing it correctly. And you could take the next card. If you're at home with somebody else and somebody else is doing this with you, swap the next card with somebody else. If you don't have anybody to swap with, just take that card and put it somewhere in the middle. And if you do have somebody to swap with them and then put your card somewhere in the middle.
Okay.
Okay, good.
Okay.
Okay, great. So now we're going to play a little bit of a game of she loves me not, or he loves me not, right?
Okay.
And I think it's really important to spread love in this time. And if this all works for you guys, then that means, and I'm not overexposed on the side, am I?
No, you're good.
Okay, cool. So if this works for you guys, that means that you're going to find love in this time. If it doesn't work for you, you're still going to find love because you partook in this effect, all right? So here we go. All right. So take the first card and say he loves me or she loves me, and put it to the bottom. Put it to the bottom.
He loves me.
Okay. Take the next one, throw it away. Say he loves me not.
He loves me not.
Now, Jules, I just wanted to make sure you didn't do 2 he loves me's, right?
No, I did 1.
1. Okay, great. So then do the next one, he loves me.
He loves me.
And then take the next one, throw it away, say he loves me not.
He loves me not.
Great. And then again, he loves me.
He loves me.
And then throw the next one away, he loves me not.
Yeah.
Great. Take the next one, say he loves me.
He loves me.
The next one, he loves
Me
not.
not. He
Great.
loves me.
He loves me.
He loves
me not. In my case, obviously, she loves me.
She loves me.
She loves me not.
Okay, cool.
So you have one last card, right?
Yeah.
Jules, if this worked, this would be crazy.
Yeah.
Remember, you put a card underneath.
Yeah.
You're sitting on a card right now, right?
Yeah.
Just bring it out and turn it around and see. Did you find love?
It's the 8 of clubs.
And the one that you have in your hand?
8 of clubs! Woo! Yay!
If that happened for you at home, please comment. Let us know your excitement. Thanks, guys.
Yeah, guys, comment and let us us know if that happened. Larry, thank you so much for your incredible, incredible magic and for your mentalism and for just spreading love and joy. It's been an honor. We're definitely getting you back on the show next week because everyone's just freaking out and loving this so much, guys. Go and check out Larry Soffer on Instagram. Go check him out on Facebook. What's your Instagram handle, Larry, before we head off?
So it's all at Larry Soffer. So it's Larry, and then Soffer is S for sugar, O-F-F for Freddie, E-R. So it's all at Larry Soffer on every single social media platform. And I look forward to seeing you all there. Thanks. Thanks for having me, Joel.
It's been amazing. Thank you so much, Larry. Incredible stuff, guys. That was wild.
You're very welcome.
Thank you. And on from some incredible magic to some more magic, we've got my very, very good friend and one of my favorite musicians in the house to entertain you. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to be playing you a video by this wonderful musician. You know him as Jimmy Nevis. We know him as Jimmy Nevis. Ladies and gentlemen, please give it up for my good friend, Jimmy Nevis.
I was the only one in your world, but you got lonely. Promise to never let you go. You were my only. We lost control of us. What good is a love in handcuffs? Thought we could alternate between love and hate. That space and delete all of our memory. We fell in asleep. We fell in asleep, babe. I don't wanna believe it. I don't wanna believe it. I've fallen in too deep. I've fallen in too deep. I don't wanna believe it. I don't wanna believe it. Bury us in a bed of leaves. Control, alt, delete. Never thought that you would leave. What you left I won't forget. Now I've lost a part of me. We got a long way to go, and what is close to me is far from you. So we ended up all alone. We lost control of us. What could be the love in handcuffs? Thought we could alternate between love and hate. Backspace and delete all of our memories. We fall in asleep. We fall in asleep. No, I don't wanna believe it. I don't wanna believe it. I fallen in too deep. I fallen in too deep. I don't wanna believe it. I don't wanna believe it. Bury us in a bed of leaves. Control, hold the lead. I don't wanna believe it. I don't wanna believe it. I fallen in too deep. I fallen in too deep. I don't wanna believe it. I don't wanna believe it. Bury us in a bed of leaves. Control, hold the lead. Delete. Bury us in a bed of leaves. Oh, delete.
Wow. My mind is blown, sufficiently blown. Jimmy, are you there, my friend?
What's up? What's up, my lovey? How you doing?
Look at your view. Oh my goodness, you lucky boy.
I know. I actually want to show you
I
some
can see
more
the
if I
mountain
can.
in your window. Actually, I can see the reflection. Oh
Yeah.
man, I'm missing that view so much. Wow, you're lucky, hey? You get.
Oh man, it's so good to have this as a backyard every single day. I am very, 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 very lucky. Yes, you're right. You're right.
Oh, listen, that performance was absolutely incredible. I just love how raw and how real your playing is, you know, and like you're just so talented. Like you can hit the notes. You there's no pitchiness, and you're just exposed. You're just playing it out live, you know. And you're a pop musician, and I think often pop stars hide behind really well produced vocals and like sort of faking it to make it. And you're not one of those. You just are raw talent. So well done. It's beautiful.
Oh, thank you so much, my love. Yeah, no, you know, it's this is what we do. I know you share the same passion for this, and it's like this is why, you know, people are seeing a very great view right now. But if you went inside like my house, and I'm sure yours as well, like with all the live streams and everything, like it's a hot mess. But at least this part looks good. Yeah.
Yeah, I know. I mean, it's. I feel you. I feel the lockdown for us has just been like cables and wires and cameras and banners.
Yeah.
Well, mostly for me. Not
Mostly for Ben. I mean, I've just been kind of watching Ben do all this stuff. But
Nice.
you know, it's really exciting for you because at the moment you've got some really cool news coming out. I think it's this Friday, right, or next Friday?
This Friday, the 17th of April. Brand new song, brand new single called "Hey Jimmy." And yeah, it's just something special because the song was actually written from the point of view of my fans talking to me, or just people that would come up to me and they'd be like, "Hey Jimmy, what's going on? How you doing? How's the music? What's up?" So I literally sing that in the song. So it's pretty cool.
Super connected. That's awesome. And I've seen your new look and your artwork, and it's like ridiculously edgy and really beautifully shot. Where was that shot? It looks like it was in Cape Town.
Yeah, I was in Cape Town. I'm not sure the name of the beach, but my God, I'm definitely going back there. It was really fantastic. And yeah, it was just cool. I've never done a topless like shoot before, you know. It was quite an interesting one for me because
you've been working out. I mean, watching you before pre-lockdown, you were like in that gym every day, hitting it hard. So like, you know, you deserve to enjoy the fruits of that effort.
1000%. But it's still funny though. It's still strange, you know, just kind of like see that. So yeah, it's been something new, something different. Yeah.
Epic, dude. Well, I'm really excited for the song. I think the whole look and the build up to it's been really cool. You've also got all your fans involved. You've been like rallying your fans, and it's been really cool to see that you're making use of this time. I mean, how have you find, you know, besides like how have you find the lockdown? Have you been feeling like sad, or have you been trying to be creative and trying to think outside the box, you know, with how to basically make the best use of this time?
I actually think that this whole experience, I mean, it really does come down to perspective. You know, I think there's a lot of craziness happening in the world right now. And it's there's been some days where I've woken up like really anxious thinking about, oh my gosh, what does this mean? You know, for me as an artist, what does it mean for my friends, for my family? For the people in the neighborhood that I grew up in, you know, what does it mean for my community, for South Africa, the rest of the world, my friends abroad, all the plans that I made, which are no longer there. And then there are other days where I've taken the challenge and I've seen it as an opportunity to not limit my thinking and to try and be creative and use the resources that are closest to me. And that I have access to. And again, I'm so privileged, and I'm lucky that I have a studio set up at home so I can record music. You know, I'm so lucky to have so many, like live so close to the mall. I can get food whenever I need, or you know, we can buy enough food to have in the house. So I think just from that point of view, I'm also it's been a time of gratitude, of just being really thankful. Also, I think in my apartment block, I've learned like my neighbors have been such a big, important part. And I think just like prior to lockdown, you know, you don't really always give your neighbors the most attention, especially when you live in such busy lives. But I think this has been such a good time for us to like really support each other. And we've kind of become our own little family here in my block. So
how has it worked with all the common spaces? Are you guys allowed to like go downstairs and use the braai? Have you like worked out a scheduling system, or does that go under the lockdown as well?
It kind of falls under the lockdown as well. Like we're not really allowed to, like you can do you could do like a workout down there, and I think if you want to go for a walk, you want to walk your dog, but the whole point is not to do unnecessary gatherings, so I think everyone's kind of just formed their own clique. I mean, during Easter time, I did go down with my glass of champagne, and I walked around there and just like said hi to everybody. And yeah, it's been interesting to kind of just work this all out. But I've still been working out down there. I'm going to be posting a video about that in a few days. But yeah, it's been interesting.
That's well. Listen, I think it's been super good to just to see how so many creatives have also come out and lended their voices to causes and lended their voices to helping others and just to inspire people and to bring joy. And I think as entertainers, what's really cool is we have the responsibility and we have the power to be able to affect people's moods, So I just want to thank you so much for doing the streams and for doing the music and for keeping your voice behind good causes and for keeping your music up. I mean, you're part of this live stream today, and we're sitting on 72,000 Rand donated to our Back a Buddy fund, which is going out to feeding people and very desperate people in Faith.
That is amazing.
Incredible. So thank you so much.
That is amazing. Well done.
Well done to you. You're part of it as well, and thank you so much. And keep the music alive, and and hopefully we'll see you on a stage sooner than later. But until then, look after yourself and stay safe. And send hi to your. I think I know who your housemates are. I think they're also very talented musicians, if I'm not mistaken.
They are amazing, and they're such huge fans of you guys. I mean, we all are, but I mean, awesome. They really, really do look up.
It's Acoustic Element.
We always tune in.
If you don't know what I'm talking about, it's Acoustic Element. They're an amazing duo, electronic duo, live electronic duo. So please go check them out as well. Jimmy, we love you. Have an awesome day. Go have a little rest. And looking forward to your new song on Friday. It's going to be epic. We'll share it on all the platforms on Friday. Shout out to
Thank you so much, my love.
How can they, just quickly before you go, how can they pre-save? How can they get hold of it?
Okay, so the song's called Hey Jimmy, and it's coming out on Friday. You can pre-save it on Spotify, on your iTunes, whatever your favorite streaming service is. Go check it out. It's made with love, and I hope that it brings you some joy.
Thank you so much. You're an angel. Have a great day, and we'll catch up with you soon. Enjoy that view.
Cheers, my love. Cheers, Betty.
He says
bye. Ciao, boy.
All right, that was Jimmy Nevis, everybody. One of our favorite musicians. We have him all the time in our Get Lucky Summer events, and we just love his music and his talent and his vibe, and he's a super nice guy, as you saw. Thank you so much for the live performance, guys. We're coming to the end of the show. We got 5 minutes left, and we get to one of my favorite segments of the show now, which is our favorite TikTokies that we found on the line. You guys have been super creative at home. You've been just wonderful. I think everyone's been trying to bring some joy, and TikTok's been a great platform to showcase your creativity. So we're going to show our favorite TikTokies. Before we do, though, just a reminder, please go and if you can, donate to our big cause, guys, our big drive that we're pushing through today, which is trying to get to 100,000 Rand in feeding people in Vryhorn who are literally on the front lines. We're going to be going through there later on with a whole bunch of food and dry ingredients, and every little bit counts. We've got to help pull each other through this time. It's just seeing the desperation yesterday was a real eye-opener for me. So we're sitting on 72,000 Rand, guys, and we're definitely going to get to the 100,000 Rand mark. So please just do what you can, donate what you can, be good, and help us help others who are struggling through this. Okay, but now on to some lighter stuff. Here are our favorite TikTokies.
Oh, baby, when you talk like that, you make a woman go mad. So be wise and keep on reading the signs of my body. You know my hips don't lie.
I'm live again. Hello. Well, I think before we go into the next TikTokie, I'll just do this quickly. We read out one of the WhatsApp line voice notes. Messages. This was sent to us from Christian. He said, "Hi, Jules. I wanted to applaud you for the amazing food drive you're doing as well as for an awesome show. You're awesome." He's fame.org.za. Thank you so much, Christian, for sending that message. And we've got another message. Jules, okay, that's a personal message. Oh, there's just a happy Easter. Thank you so much for the live show from Carly.
Read the personal message. What did the personal message say?
No, I'll save that for another time. Okay, back to some more tiki-talkies.
Happens. I will call no. I guess I have to do it myself. I know it's not
Coronavirus.
Ooh ee ooh ah ting tang walla walla bang bang. Ooh ee ooh ah ting tang walla walla bang bang. Ooh ee ooh ah ting tang walla walla bang.
Kan die oom met die groen keiwei baadjie asseblief terugkeer na sy plek van woning? Oom Cyril het mooi gevra dat ons by die huis bly.
Did you hear that one actress got stabbed with a knife? Reese.
Reese Witherspoon?
No, with a knife.
I'm friends with the monster that's under my bed. I wish that I could be like the cool kids, 'cause all the cool kids, they seem to fit in. I wish you freak on, get your freak on, get your freak on, get your freak on. Got a long list of ex-lovers, they'll tell you I'm insane. You cut me open and I'm in a 14 carats. I'm 14 karat.
Oh man, that's so cool. I think my favorite was met die oom met die groen baadjie. Asseblief. Hy's toe gaan. Yeah, I can't speak Afrikaans very well, but that was great. That was classic. Those are awesome, guys. If you have any other TikToks that you found, you can WhatsApp them to us on our WhatsApp line. We will include them in the show. A lot of people have been spending some time on there just for some light entertainment. It's been really great. And I'm just going to quickly post in the comments on Facebook and on YouTube now. I'll link to our Back a Buddy Fund, guys. Please do what you can to donate. We're heading out to Vryhorn today. We're going to be literally sharing, we're going to be sharing, we're going to be taking food there, dry ingredients there. We're going to have a meeting and figure out how we're going to motivate and start to get the community to cook as well, get the ingredients to them to cook for others, and then distribute it every day until the end of the lockdown, so that we can help pull people through this time. If you guys want to also support the band, if we are selling our merchandise online, obviously we'll only be sending it out after the lockdown is over, but you can go to our merch store, which is I think it's GoodLuck. Let me just double check. GoodLuck merch. GoodLuckMerchStore.com. Let me just have a look. GoodLuckMerchStore.com. You can check it out there. We've got a whole brand new range of awesome hoodies and caps and special lockdown edition of a hoodie that you can get hold of. And yeah, thank you guys so much today. We are finished with the show. We're 1 minute over already. It's been an epic show. Thank you so much to Larry and to Jimmy. Hope you guys had a great time. Please spread the word about our live stream. Share it. We're wanting to get this up, viewership every single day. So do what you can to help us, help the world. Until next time, guys, look after yourselves, look after everyone around you, look after your families, keep safe. Good day, good afternoon, good night, and good luck.